Hello and welcome back to Bike Bible with me, John. So today we're going to be having a look into how to straighten your rear hanger on your bike. A lot of people, when they get irregular shifting, they will put it down to a multitude of things, aka cable being too tight, being too loose, dirt on the cassette, dirt on the chain, and dirt on the jockey wheels, and so on and so forth. But a thing that gets overlooked quite a lot of the time is a bent hanger. So today I'm going to teach you how to make sure that your rear hanger is straight and how to correct it if it is actually bent out of proportions. Just a little disclosure as well, if you've been involved with an accident with your rear hanger and you're looking to straighten it out and it's bent to, very severe proportions, I recommend this video is not for you. Overbending of the rear hanger will lead to it, weakening heavily and potential snappage as well. Okay, so we're with the bike that's going to have its rear hanger straightening out. This one has been involved with a accident, however there's not a lot of bending that's happened here because of the derailleur taking a lot of the brunt of the damage on here. We're going to make sure this part, the silver part here, is straight. In order to do that, we will need to remove both the chain and the rear derailleur. Okay, so now that we've removed both the derailleur and the chain, next what we want to make sure is that this is tight and the wheel is completely centralized inside the frame. Once we've done that, you're going to take either if you could obtain a rear hanger tool or make one of your own. I've actually made one of my own here. What you want to then do is screw it into the frame, like so. You want to set the valve at 12 o'clock on the actual bike, and you want to swing also your rear hanger alignment tool also in the same position. The valve is what you're going to be spinning around between 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock and back to 12 again. What we're going to do is I'm going to measure the distance between this tool at the end here and also where the top of the rim is. You can see maybe just on here, this is coming up at just a little under 10.7 centimeters. Okay, so after doing some quick calculations, the distance between here and the valve should be exactly 100 millimeters, which it's not at the moment. So I've already bent it out a tiny bit. It's already improved to 9.6. I'm going to bend out on the tool again. Might have done it a tiny bit too much. Yeah, 10.3. Bend it back in, ever so slight. And that is dead on 100 millimeters. Okay, so I'm going to check this now. We're back at 12 o'clock, and this should. There we go. I didn't even need to move it. Dead on 10 centimeters or 100 millimeters. Now what we're going to do next is check between the 9 o'clock and the 3 o'clock positions. Okay, so we're starting out again, doing this part now. This should be, what does this come in at? That is coming out at 96 millimeters, if 96 millimeters on there. So the other side should also say something similar to that. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to decrease the distance on this so that it meets in the middle. Okay, so after bending on this tool at the 3 o'clock position, we now return to this to make sure the distance is the same as what we just further bent the 3 o'clock position. So if I put my tool on here now, .1, exactly the same as the other side, and your rear hanger is now completely straightened out again. And there you have it. So that is how you straighten out a rear hanger. So the tool that I used is actually a homemade one, and in a future episode I will be making a new rear hanger alignment tool. It's always a mouthful for me to say that. I'll be making one and showing you guys how to do it. But if you want to have a look and buy your own one, they're around about in the region of £30 to £40, but prices do vary drastically between places, so shop around for it. Anyway, I hope you found this video useful. If you have, a thumbs up would be absolutely awesome. Also, if you want to see more content like this, then please subscribe and hit the alert symbol for when new content comes up, as and when it does. To the side of me, you've also got other links to social media that we're on, and down below from there is previous uploads as well. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for watching, and yeah, have a good one.